Coming up next on Apple Valley News Now, live at 5, business operators in Pasco's District 1 met with police today discussing crime and keeping their community safe. We'll explain.
And we've seen mild conditions around the Mid-Columbia today. I'm closely tracking all the latest developments in your First Alert forecast.
And today marks Safe Internet Day. It's a great day to take a moment with your family and make sure everyone understands what safe internet means. We've got some good ways to help you start with those conversations next.
This is Apple Valley News Now at 5 on your side.
Good Tuesday evening, everybody. Thank you for joining us. I'm Austin Breed. Alyssa Warner is off tonight. Well, first at 5 o'clock, a first of its kind meeting between Pasco police and small business owners took place earlier this afternoon. Today's meeting was for District 1 businesses. Officers presented up-to-date statistics and took questions from community members. One piece of good news shared today: lots of crime year over year is down. Police tell us this is just the beginning because a meeting for District 2 will take place later this month. But the goal is to have a meeting just like the one today for both districts every 4 to 6 weeks. The District 2 meeting is scheduled for February 20th at 1 p.m. at the Hapo Center Business Lounge. Coming up new at 6:30 tonight, we're going to hear from a local business owner who actually showed up to today's meeting in Pasco. Other news, the city of Toppenish needs to appoint someone to fill a vacant city council position, and they're having a meeting on Wednesday night for anyone interested in that job. The previously elected city council member ended up not being able to serve in the position after it was discovered that he did not live within city limits. So another council member, Kyle Petit, was appointed in his place in February 2022. But since no one ran for the position last fall and Petit didn't want to stay on, the position is now open to anyone who is a registered voter and has lived within the Toppenish city limits for at least 1 year.
All council members are people in the community who care about the community and want to see good stuff happen.
If you are interested, you can bring your questions to the meeting. It's tomorrow night from 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. at Toppenish City Hall. Well, how much do you as a parent know what your son or daughter is doing on their phones or on the computer? The Richland Police Department says it is crucial that you have those conversations right now. Today is Safer Internet Day, and it's a way to help parents start talking to their kids about using online devices. These are not just phones or computers. Remember, it can be gaming devices as well. Richland Police Commander Damon Jansen says, don't just talk to your children. Pick up the signs that they may be into something that just isn't right.
One thing that we see is the kids start withdrawing from family, from friends. They lose a lot of close friendships. They're isolating themselves more, like in their room at all hours of the day or night. And so those things become red flags. What we really want to see is that parents don't allow children to take electronic devices into their rooms behind closed doors, especially at night. That's where a lot of problems will take place.
If you think your child needs help, report it to Richland Police. Coming up new at 6 tonight, our Monique Ledesma will tell us some apps to keep an eye out for if you spot them on your child's devices. A semi snapped a power pole after a crash in Findlay earlier today. It happened on Peart Road between East LeKelt Road and Highway 397. According to information from Benton PUD, a part of the road had to be closed while crews made the repairs. It is unknown if there are any injuries, but the semi was totaled. It's a lot to look at in that picture there. If you want to know what to do in the event of downed power lines, make sure you check out our website, applevalleyNewsNow.com. We are fortunate enough not to have those conditions right here. Stacy Lee is tracking the latest forecast as we are cruising through this week. Hey, Stacy.
Hey, Austin, beautiful day. We even had some sun peaks out there. We do have some cloudy skies this evening, but we're going to be staying dry. Currently 48 degrees on our Legends Casino sky cam. Our feels like temp is 48. Winds are nil this evening, and our sunset 5:08, just minutes away from that. Let's take a look at our temperatures elsewhere around the area. We're in the 30s and 40s in the Yakima Valley, 47 right now in Yakima as well as Pendleton. A little bit cooler in Dayton right now at 39, 46 in Walla Walla. Now, if you want to have your mind blown, check out these temperatures. This is what it's going to look like for the big game on Sunday. Temperatures very similar to what we're seeing. Unusual for this time of year, but a little on the cool side, with Vegas getting lots of rain over the next couple of days. So I don't know. I just thought that you guys should see that in case maybe you were lucky and heading to the game yourself. Patchy fog developing through the area tonight. Partly sunny again tomorrow. Grab your shades. You might need those. We have a chance of rain in the foothills and maybe some upper elevation snow across the Blues and the Cascades tomorrow. And slightly cooler temps are headed our way. I'll get to all the details coming up in your First Alert full weather forecast. Austin.
I will take the sunshine when we can get it. Stacy, thank you. The popular brunch spot, Bougie Brunch, announced it was closing indefinitely. The company did reach out and said the reason for the closure is the drastic increase in costs to pay employees and keep the restaurant's inventory stocked. There was an outpouring of support from the community under their Facebook post after the announcement. Well, safety in the skies, front and center on Capitol Hill. FAA Chief Michael Whitaker gave his first congressional testimony since his swearing in last October. It was also his first time facing lawmakers since last month's incident involving the Alaska Airlines Boeing jet that grounded all similar aircraft for weeks. Karen Kifa has the latest.
Thank you.
Federal Aviation Administration Administrator Michael Whitaker before a House subcommittee to take questions about safety in the skies for the first time since his Senate confirmation in October.
The safety of the flying public is our mission.
Lawmakers with particular scrutiny around the January 5th incident aboard an Alaska Airlines flight where a door plug flew off a Boeing aircraft in midair.
Make no mistake, this was a close call, too close.
That prompted the FAA to ground all similar aircraft, the Boeing 737 MAX 9, and announce changes to FAA oversight of commercial aircraft production.
We now have 20 inspectors on the ground in Boeing engaging with the employees in every phase of the manufacturing process.
Also addressed the ongoing shortage of air traffic controllers.
Increasing our controller ranks will help mitigate risks associated with controller fatigue.
And possible expansion of controller training programs within colleges and universities to boost the ranks.
Do you see new programs opening up as a result of your efforts?
I'd like to see that. It hasn't been our initial focus. We're trying to work with the schools that are already sort of set into that space, but I don't see any reason why other schools, particularly those with a technical bent, can't have this program as well.
Whitaker also said he plans to meet Wednesday with airline leaders to discuss safety trends. In Washington, I'm Karen Kafa.
All right, and you can expect continuing coverage of this story just ahead on World News Tonight with David Muir. That begins in about 15 minutes. Covering the country tonight, a federal appeals court rules that Donald Trump does not get immunity for the alleged crimes of trying to reverse the 2020 election results. This is a major blow to the former president's key defense in the election subversion case. Trump has pleaded not guilty to 4 counts, including conspiring to defraud the United States, to obstruct an official proceeding, to obstruct unofficial proceeding, I should say. He has argued that he had presidential immunity and his conduct to overturn the election fell within his official duties. This ruling can be appealed directly to the Supreme Court. We reported yesterday that an overwhelmingly bipartisan bill covering border control and foreign aid to Ukraine and Israel was looking promising. Well, last night, Republican members met and decided not to support the bill after all and held a press conference today to explain. Senator Chuck Schumer says this decision is disturbing, considering that the Senate spent months of good faith negotiations to craft the bipartisan bill.
After months of giving Republicans many of the things they asked for, Leader McConnell and the Republican conference are ready to kill the National Security Supplemental Package, even with the border provisions they so fervently demanded. Those reports are disturbing because this is a good bill, a bipartisan bill that will address the problems at the border directly, expeditiously, seriously.
And for continuing coverage of this story, make sure you tune in to World News Tonight. Again, that's coming up at 5:30 with David Muir. Well, a bill that would update Washington's hate crime laws has made it one step closer to the governor's desk. The bill made it out of the Senate last Friday with a 35-14 vote. It has been introduced in the House. In Washington, an act of vandalism can only be seen as a hate crime if it's done to a person or a person's property. Now, this bill aims to close that loophole. It is a first of its kind case. The mother of a school shooter is found guilty of involuntary manslaughter today. In Michigan, earlier this morning, Jennifer Crumbly was found guilty on all 4 counts of involuntary manslaughter for the Oxford High School shooting that killed 4 students in November of 2021. The shooter, Justin Grumbly, pleaded guilty to the murders and got a life sentence. Legal experts tonight say the unprecedented charges against the parents could impact how future school shooting cases are actually handled by prosecutors. The father of one of the victims says this is what he would say to Crumbly if he could.
You wouldn't have to go through any of this if you would have just done your job as a parent. And, you know, you can't foresee certain things like this, and you don't really know. I don't know. I mean, I'm not the hyper vigilant dad, but you have to adhere to the warning signs from your children, especially. And I mean, she said it that he was feeling depressed, and back in April, that was a long time before this happened.
Crumbly faces up to 15 years in prison. The trial for James, the shooter's father, is expected to start in March. An opportunity for an important civics lesson for all Washington state students. The Secretary of State's office says students across the state can participate in the student mock election. The aim to teach and prepare students to vote in elections once they turn 18 years old. The Secretary of State's the Secretary of State's office offers materials for educators to use in teaching about elections. They also include mock ballots, voter pamphlets, and lesson plan materials. A statement attributed to the Secretary of State, Steve Hobbs, on the Secretary of State's website reads, quote, "Our student mock election helps prepare students for lifelong participation and teaches the importance of democracy in our country," end quote. Pasco Middle School music teacher James Bennett is set to be inducted into the Washington Music Education Association Hall of Fame. This recognition is reserved for educators who have shown exceptional support, inspiration, and outstanding contributions to the growth of music education. Bennett has been the band director at McLaughlin Middle School for 27 years. He says the honor of being inducted isn't about his work, it's about service.
I was very honored because for me it's about the kids that I teach and it's about the families, and I'm blessed that now I'm on second generation families. I have kids in my band whose parents were in my class, and to me that's one of the greatest honors. It's just so cool. It's for them.
Bennett also says he looks forward to continuing to teach and work with his students' families. He says he feels at home at McLaughlin Middle School. Congrats to him. Valentine's Day is next week, and experts believe shoppers will spend billions of dollars this year. Plus, an opportunity today for those looking for work, the latest from the WorkSource job fair in Yakima. And Stacy Lee tracking the conditions for tomorrow and beyond. I see some sun out there. We'll be back in just a bit.
KFC's fan favorite country fried steak is just $5.99 every Wednesday. It's a complete meal with your favorite sides. Best of all, it's just $5.99. Hey! Country fried steak, $5.99 Wednesdays only at KFC.
With K2 Vision RLE, you can throw away your distance and reading glasses. Plus, you'll never develop a cataract. Schedule a free Zoom consultation with us today. K2 Vision RLE. No glasses, no contacts, no readers.
Want to know a secret? More than just my armpits stink. That's why I use Secret Whole Body Deodorant everywhere.
4 out of 5 gynecologists would recommend Whole Body Deodorant, which gives you 72-hour odor protection from your pits to your
Secret Whole Body Deodorant.
Jordan's sore nose let out a fiery sneeze, so Dad grabbed Puffs Plus lotion to soothe her with ease. Puffs Plus lotion is gentle on sensitive skin and locks in moisture to provide soothing relief. A nose in need deserves Puffs indeed. America's #1 lotion tissue.
Be advised, this is a once-in-a-lifetime chance to save 40 to 80% on a hot tub and swim spa. Friday through Sunday. Major manufacturers and warehouses clearance of new 2024 inventory. Benton County Fairgrounds, Kennewick. Over 100 hot tubs on display and everything must go. See the revolutionary swim spa. You can exercise, swim, and relax without the expense and maintenance of a pool. Hot tubs starting at $29.95. All inventory 40 to 80% off. 18-month interest-free financing. Trade-ins welcome. Free delivery. We'll even haul away your old hot tub. Benton County Fairgrounds, Kennewick. Free admission. Free parking. Call 833-SPA-SALE.
When you need legal help, trust Quantum Legal. In football, your team can have a bad season. In real life, when you are having a bad season, you can call Quantum Legal. We're here for you in times of trouble, whether you need assistance with criminal defense, personal injury, or have been injured on the job. And with tens of millions of dollars collected on behalf of clients, we will find the best solution for your situation. Call us today at 509-783-5551 or visit us online at quantumlegal.com.
With K2 Vision RLE, you can throw away your distance and reading glasses. Plus, you'll never develop a cataract. Schedule a free Zoom consultation with us today. K2 Vision RLE. No glasses, no contacts, no readers.
There was a time when you could get a complete meal for just $5, but you gotta go way back. Well, just a Tuesday. Yes, Tuesdays at A&W, single Papa Burger combos complete with fries and a root beer cost just $5. This all-time great deal is available Tuesdays only at A&W.
Smoke City for Less. We are open 7 days a week with now 5 locations.
Hey, thanks so much for staying with us. Community members flocked to the Yakima Convention Center today for Jobs in the Air, a job fair put on by WorkSource Yakima featuring more than 37 different employers. Triumph Treatment Services and the housing case manager, Susie Seja, says that she spent a lot of time letting people know about the services they offer and about entry-level positions that don't require a college degree. But she was also able to direct people in need to other organizations that could help them, including working with a mother experiencing homelessness to find housing opportunities.
If I have someone that's needing housing, that's homeless, that's needing assistance with rental, that's needing assistance with energy, I feel like I've networked a lot, so I can provide them with those type of resources.
Coming up new at 6 tonight, we will hear from a WorkSource employee dedicated to helping veterans navigate the transition back to civilian life, including getting a job.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Stacy Lee.
Well, all eyes have been on California the last several days, and guess what? More rain headed to California. We are going to see some wet weather right here along the coast. Portland getting hit. We'll see some snow developing in the Oregon Cascades. Then it heads south again, hitting San Francisco. More for the Sierra Nevadas, and more rain pointed right at Los Angeles. Not quite as intense as they've been seeing, but they don't need anything else. more close to home, our radar and satellite tonight, and you see that system moving up through Idaho. Now, this could potentially touch us right here at the edge of the state of Washington with the Idaho border tomorrow, but let's take a closer look at what's coming up the next couple of days. There's that active weather continuing in the west. Here comes that system sliding through, and so just south of Tri-Cities, we could see a little bit of snow there in the Blue Mountains. Just light snow, not expecting any advisories at this time, but we are going to be seeing some light snow across the Cascade area, so be prepared for that. Overall, the weather is fairly quiet in our region. We just see some cloudy skies. We could see some more patchy, dense fog developing. And then right here in the foothills of the Blues, Walla Walla has a chance of some showers tomorrow. And there's that snow we're talking about for the Blue Mountains and south of Heppner here as well. Now, that could bring a little bit of maybe an inch or two of snow, they're saying. You'll want to trip check if you're traveling that direction over the next couple of days. Not a big storm by any means, but could impede our traffic. Most of our rain is going to be concentrated around the foothills of the Blues, Walla Walla. Here's our chances of rain over the next couple of days. Looks like we quiet down on Saturday, but a chance of rain and maybe rain mixed with snow on Sunday for the big game in Walla Walla. Right now outside on our Legend Skycam, it is 48 degrees. Not a bad looking evening out there. Again, look at that. We see some clear skies and even some sun breaks. Got to grab those shades. You're going to need them tomorrow. Let's talk about temperature trends. Average for this time of year, 46 degrees. And look where we're at. Right about there. We dropped down just a little bit on Friday, but we stay right around average through the Tri-Cities, Columbia Basin. Yakima is seeing pretty average temperatures as well, slightly above, but not too bad. We actually did rise about a degree above that 46 projection today. Let's take a look at our temperatures around the area. Look for some patchy, dense fog and mostly cloudy skies overnight. That fog really will develop along the foothills of the Blues, but we could see some down in the lower valley of Yakima tonight. Temperatures through the area in the 30s, a little bit chilly in Dayton tonight at 32, as well as Yakima. For tomorrow, we'll see some fog in the morning in some areas, then partly sunny skies. So that's when you might need those shades. Temperatures staying right about where they were today, just a few degrees cooler, 47 Tri-Cities, low 40s here in the foothills of the Blues. And as we look towards the Yakima and Kittitas valleys, we'll stay in the 40s there as well. All right, let's take a look at this weather photo. Isn't that beautiful? Thanks for sharing that, James Tuck. He got a great view of Mount Adams. Let me step out of the way so you can see Mount Adams over there. And the Yakima Valley, that is the Yakima River. So thanks for sharing. Remember to snap your photos and send them to me, S. Lee, at applevalleyNewsNow.com. Here's a quick day planner for tomorrow. Look for those showers towards the Walla Walla area. Not a bad looking day. Might need a coat out the door in the morning. Stay with us. There's more Apple Valley News Now at 5 when we come right back.
A ski area on the Idaho-Montana border. Fly the Northwest tonight at 6.
Danny was rear-ended by a semi-truck. Serious injuries.
The back end was in the back seat. There was nothing left of the rear.
Danny was in pain, and the insurance company was giving him the runaround.
Mariano's reputation and experience gave him an advantage over the insurance company that I didn't have. I felt very comforted. I felt like I was going to be taken care of, that I didn't have to worry about it.
The insurance company couldn't run around me, and Daniel got paid a lot.
He lives up to his reputation, which is somebody who gets results.
Call 853-2222.
In life's delicate moments, turn to the compassionate experts at Tri-Cities Chaplaincy. Whether it's hospice, palliative, or grief care for adults and children, we are here for you in Benton and Franklin counties. And the best part, our grief support comes at no cost to you. When life gets tough, we're here to guide you, ensuring you live your best life, even through the toughest moments. Visit us today at tccbestlife.org.
At Goodwill, we're more than just a store. We believe in the power of community. Our devoted team of employees, working hand in hand with local business partners, unite to create opportunities for all. Within Goodwill's Employment Connection Center is a free walk-in job search assistance program that assists job seekers in crafting resumes, preparing for interviews, and grants access to community resources and information. We're not just building careers, we're building bridges that strengthen our community.
Goodwill, where your purchases and donations transform your community.
Here comes Eli Young Band, live in concert.
Crazy girl, don't you know that I love you?
Friday, February 16th. Legends Casino Hotel, Toppenish. Eli Young Band.
'Cause love ain't you on a sidewalk in your new
Buy your
dress.
tickets now at Ticketmaster at Legends Casino Gift Shop. Don't miss Eli Young Band at Legends Casino Hotel Tompanish.
Dishwasher on the fritz. Laundry giving you fits. A water heater that quits. In a world without Culligan, hard water makes life harder. Get a Culligan softener, the world's best. Put your water worries to rest.
If you're hurt at work, your life can go into a downward spiral.
You're injured. You can't work. Your bills are piling up.
But winning workers' comp benefits isn't easy.
You're the underdog.
We'll fight labor and industries to get you the workers' compensation benefits you deserve.
If you were hurt at work, let us go to work to get you benefits.
Call 509-584-4411 for a free consultation. Bothwell and Hamill.
Fellow men, I'd like to have a conversation with you. Valentine's Day is now just 8 days away. Shoppers now expected to spend nearly $26 billion, according to the National Retail Federation. That's about the same amount as last year. It's an average of nearly $186 per person. That's an $8 increase over the past 5 years. Shoppers plan to spend $14 billion just on a significant other, which is a new record. Now, that's an average of more than $101 per person. Shoppers also projected to set spending records on jewelry, flowers, clothing, and an evening out this year. We'll be right back.
The best way to end your day.
That is good TV.
Friends, tonight at 11:05.
When you get in a wreck with a big truck, the insurance company shows up right away to get an advantage. Call the heavy hitter right away, and I'll be there to protect you and the evidence because you matter.
Call 853-2222.
Remodeling your kitchen? Fred's has the latest in kitchen appliances from GE Cafe on sale.
With a variety of custom cafe colors and options, makes it easy to personalize your kitchen.
And when it's time for cleanup, the GE Cafe dishwasher offers loading flexibility and a reversing wash arm to clean every inch of your dishes.
Get up to $2,000 in rebates in GE Cafe appliances.
Come in and see the great selection of cafe kitchen packages at Fred's.
At Bruce Heating and Air, your comfort is our business. With over 30 years of professional HVAC experience for residential and commercial properties, you can rest assured your heating and air system is in good hands. In addition to providing quality heating, air conditioning, ventilation, and installation services, Bruce Heating and Air also houses a full-service sheet metal fabrication shop.
Now through March 31st, receive rebates up to $1,600 off on a new Daikin Fit system and thermostat when you finance through Bruce Heating and Air. Terms and conditions apply. See dealer for details.
When you need legal help, trust Quantum Legal. We're here for you in times of trouble, whether you need assistance with criminal defense, personal injury, or have been injured on the job. Law is a complicated matter. Our team of experts will fight for you and help you find the best solution for your situation. Don't let life's challenges get the best of you. We're here to help. Call us today at 509-783-5551 or visit our website at quantumlegal.com.
It's time to play Get to Know the Raptors and Alice. Favorite food?
Pizza, duh. Ribeye steak, rare.
A bowl of cantaloupe the size of a swimming pool.
Favorite triple play attraction?
2 words, arcade. The entire Raptor Reef Indoor Water Park.
Zipline. It's great for talking with guests.
Triple Play has fun attractions for everyone, including bowling, ropes course, and many more, all attached to a cozy hotel.
Cantaloupe, really?
Steak, really?
Did you know 80% of women are struggling with hair damage, just like I was?
Dryness and frizz could be damaged hair that can't retain moisture.
New Pantene Miracle Rescue Deep Conditioner with first-of-its-kind melting Pro V pearls. Locks in moisture to repair 6 months of damage in one wash, without weigh down.
Guaranteed or your money back.
For resilient, healthy-looking hair. If you know it's Pantene.
When you get in a wreck with a big truck, the insurance company shows up right away to get an advantage. Call the heavy hitter right away, and I'll be there to protect you and the evidence because you matter.
Call 853-2222.
And one final look at our weather. Pretty mild in Hermiston the next several days. Slight chance of some showers. And look at that, on Sunday, we could see some rain mixed with snow towards Walla Walla. Walla Walla has the best chance of getting some rain over the next couple of days. But check out Tri-Cities and Yakima. Looking pretty good. Mostly dry. Temperatures pretty mild. A little bit cool, though, at night. Look at those temps dropping back down to that freezing level overnight, Austin. So are you used to the cold yet?
No, I'm not. I'm just not.
I hear you. It takes a while.
It takes a while. Yeah, well, I do like the sunshine.
There you go.
A little bit of it. All right, World News Tonight coming up next. Hoping your news is good news. We're back at 6.